Hey, what's going on, traders? Nikki Limitless here in the building for a day of markups, daily markups. Let's go. Yeah. So, wait, let me clear the chart for you guys. So let's start. It is 8:37. So usually I get on a little earlier. Today I got on later, but the good news is, well, news dropped. It didn't look like much really happened. Today's Friday. So might not be a heavy moving day. It is let me show you guys. Let's see what happened. It is non-farm employment day. So was actually less jobs. Okay, unemployment rate is good. It's down 0.1% from the forecast, but down 2 from the previous. This is like cut in half from 750 almost, and it stayed the same. All right. So anyway, moving forward, you know what time it is. It's time. It's time. Let me get some water first. It's time to get this morning coffee. Right? Let me say, boom. Y'all need this in your life. This will sharpen you between the ears. Between the ears. If y'all know, if y'all seen Wolf of Wall Street, you know what I'm talking about. Whoa. Watermelon nitro. Woo. The saying says never snap alone. So when I do live videos, I expect everyone to be snapping with me. All right. Let's go. All right. It's hitting right there. It's good. I make a face because it's like, whoa, but it tastes freaking bomb. All right, let's do this. You know, I got to mark the channel, got to corner that market. Boop, boop, boop. All right. Waiting for this low to happen. And that. All right. So that's the new low, and then I wanted to break there. All right, let's go in on the chart. Let's see what's going on here. So we had imbalance up here. I tapped into it, which is interesting. So it's not completely, yeah, so we still have imbalance. And then we continue to have imbalance, and this is an order block. So this is the same markup as yesterday as far as that. So let's slide this out. Let's slide this out. Okay. Any more imbalances? That's been filled. Any more imbalances? This is no. Okay. So we have this low, which I didn't mark it good. I want to be precision here. Oh. Let's do it like this. Boom. I think using that magnet. All right, cool. And then we also have this head and shoulder pattern. So continue to break. Broke the structure here. All right, come on. It broke the structure here. All right, to the downside. And then it came up. I'd like to see it, because see, look, you see how it's shouldered? That's beautiful. See, if I knew that yesterday. That's not a head and shoulder. Give me my head and shoulders, bro. Boom, boom, boom. Ba-dow. Bat. That's what I'm looking to see. Today's Friday, so let's seal it up. I'd like to see it continue all the way down too. Today's Friday, so we might not see all of that, or you might see it all. Like, nah, but gold normally on a Friday, it wicks two sides and then it just stays in between, or like makes a move, comes back, and then stays in between. It doesn't have to be necessarily wick, but it creates a high and a low for the day and then stays to kind of like seal you in. Woo, go to chill. Yeah, so, but this is what we can see. I mean, it tapped off here. All right, let's get rid of the head and shoulders. You guys see it. It tapped off of here, and it. You see how like perfect that line is? It's friggin' shoulders. So obviously the market could go up, right? But I'm seeing a head and shoulders pattern and to break down here because it is in the process of breaking down, and this shoulder over here was matched by this one. So this is now a higher low, lower low, higher low, looking for another lower low to break this structure. And then, because look, it's basically a market cycle up and down, right? So I'm believing it's gonna go short, right? All right. Now let's see where we're at today, right here, right now. All right, look. We have imbalance. No, why did it click? Imbalance. Oh, there we go. We have another imbalance right there. Wow, the Asian range didn't even move that much. So we might see a push back up. Another push up. So it's 8:44. So the Chicago Mercantile is open. New York will open 9:30 on the East Coast time. We might see a push up, and because you see how like it just tapped, which I need to tighten this up. It just tapped this, so and it looks like it's making higher highs and lower and higher lows, right? So we might see another push up into here and then a drop, and that would be Friday, right? I think that can happen today and then a drop, right? So it might fake like coming outside of the channel that we made. There we go. All right, so we have that imbalance. This is balanced. Okay. And we do have, this is an order block. Okay, so two imbalances, order block, imbalance, and order block. So I think it'll push through here. But what you could do when it comes to this, get ready. It could sell, right? Because this is an order block. But I mean, if we're looking at the direction, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. I'm not surprised if it comes up here. So this order block, it tapped off of this order block and went right over here. And pretty much tapped into this and then went. But I wouldn't be surprised if it tapped in and then dropped, because this one's more significant, the 4 hour. It looks like it's working its way up. So overall, so like 4 hour daily chart, I'm bearish, right? But for the hour, I'm seeing bullish momentum still, right? And plus we got 1, 2. Well, this is 1, 2, and then we're looking for push 3, and then we'll start seeing the shift, and then you'll start coming down. Now, that's what I would like to see, because then the 4-hour chart would make more sense, because it's looking bearish. And then here's our channel. So it might do a fake out breakout of this channel, even though the channels aren't really real, but it is. It'll fake out this channel, and then we'll be. See, oh, look at this entry. I think this. Oh no, wrong. I have to move this back over and put them together, because put that there. Boom. That's gonna make more sense for me. Here's the entry. Right. Let's drop to 15. Look at that. 89% happened at 7:30, and then boom, tapped back at 8:30. So basically, whatever it did yesterday, it came all the way back down. Right. So this looks like an impulse. This looks like the correction, and then we're gonna get another impulse to the upside. Or I'd like to see, I'd like to see another impulse to the upside, hitting this 4-hour order block to drop down. Look at that entry. We could enter right here. This whole thing is an entry zone. See, it's going to push up. And you see how it didn't break through Pinky? So, and then look, Pinky's right here, but I think it's going to shoot above it. If I was on earlier, we could have been entering. Today I woke up a little later, but it's all right, because I guess I had it in my head that I wasn't gonna like trade today. But look, it's still early. It's still only 8:49. The real move happens at 9:30. So we didn't miss anything. And plus, this, I'll tell you why. Like, this fib is good for entry, but look at that stop loss, almost 40 pips. It's okay. I'm looking for this. Right? So that could be, boom. Now watch. This is where the real, boom, half of it, 17. Come on. I mean, if you want to be real tight with it, you could just go to the 100%. I would do like 12. Boom. So I think this is the real fib. Or if it's continuing down, which it still has, I believe it's going to push up though, because look at this momentum. But even that makes sense too. But it's been correcting all night. Like, Asian session was kind of weak. So it's New York session. It tapped in. I mean, look, it could reverse on just tapping in the Asian session and then go, right? Because look at London. London happened. And it again, it's Friday, so you're not going to see massive. You know what? I don't even want to say that, because sometimes, see, look, like that's 98 pips. Sometimes you see massive moves on Friday, because Thursday didn't really do anything, and I mean Thursday really didn't do much, so we might see something. So let's see. Let's draw it like this. So we're on the 15-minute. I mean, this looks real. Why? Because look at my percentages are leading us up into this. So this looks like the real trade. If you did catch an entry off of here, amazing, right? but the percentages like don't make that much sense because I don't think it's gonna go all the way up there. So usually at 8:30 it starts forming where you could draw this fib, and then yes, ooh, okay. So now we can start looking for an entry, which I mean, I guess you could get it off of that, but it's not even 9:30 yet. So look for the buy, take it. You can get 200%. I believe it's gonna go. So it might tap in again, but it might not come all the way to 89%. We might get 79%, and then look at that. That's 272 pips. That's possible even for today because we wanted to hit that order block, and it's looking like it's done making a correction because now it's starting to push up. So all right, I think I'm saying the same thing again and again, but yeah, I think let's see the 5 minute just before I go, and it makes sense because I think New York wants to bust through this Asian session. You might see push up, tap off, and go. So there's another entry off of the top of the Asian session, the high. So here it draws back. All right. I guess I'll complete this markup. So 33. I like to write how many pips I can. 24. Yeah, so then when I need to calculate my risk to reward, I guess I need to pop. Okay. No, I'm not going to space. Anyway, this is just detailed stuff, but boom. All right, guys. Well, look, we might even take an entry right here. All right, I got 45 seconds left on this video, and I'm gonna enter. Not yet. I wanted to hit 79%, and then I'm gonna enter. But all right, guys, like, subscribe, follow, share, whatever. Do all that. Comment, message me. Tell me if you want me to go over a certain pair. I go over gold every day, and yeah, y'all have a great trading day. Look for this entry right now because it's. I think it's gonna go up. So for the short term, I'm bullish. For the long term, I'm bearish. Right. So all right, y'all have a great day. Have a blessed day. Happy trading. I'm Nikki Limitless.